Hey everyone, and welcome to our chapter on slicing. Sometimes we don't want our whole string, we only want a part of it. And for this case, we have something called slicing. What slicing does is it basically allows us to take only a part of a string, and we do slicing through indexing. So let's go ahead and see how we do this in our code. Slicing, just like indexing, basically means that we're going to be writing the name of our variable, followed by square brackets. In between those square brackets, we're going to put the start and the end index of what we want to slice. That basically means that we're going to mention where we want to start slicing and where we want to finish slicing. However, keep in mind that the first number is where we want to start, and that's included in our slice. However, the last number is not included in our slice. Now, for Python to understand that we want to be slicing, we need to use a colon in between these two indexes. That will basically tell Python, hey, I want you to get the second item in the list, or actually the third item in the list, because we start counting from 0. And I want you to get all the way towards the sixth item in the list, which is indexed at number 5, but don't include it. So in our case, that means that we're going to get 2, 3, and 4. We're not going to get index number 5. And that will result with LLO from hello. Now, sometimes we know that we want to get everything from the start up until a specific index. So in that case, we don't need to mention the first index. We can start straight away with our colon, followed by the last index of the item that we want from our list. We can do the same thing towards the end of the list. That means that we can mention where we want to start slicing from, and we can go all the way to the end of our list or of our string. The way that we do this is by simply using the colon with nothing after the colon, but simply closing the square brackets immediately after starting the colon. That tells Python, hey, I want to do slicing, but all the way to the end. Now, we can also start from the end and go back towards the beginning. The way that we do this is by using the minus, just like we do in negative indexing. So in our case over here, what we're telling Python is basically go from the second to last item in our index, and I want you to go to the fifth from last item in our list. Now it's your turn to go ahead and start exercising, but I would like to give you a small note and let you know that negative indexing is a very confusing and complex subject that would require a bit of exercise. But unless you really need it, I wouldn't recommend wasting too much time on it, as you won't find yourself using negative indexing too much.